What's up, everybody? Our second live show, January 10th. It'll be the national championship. We don't know who's going to be there yet, but I can guarantee you this hat is stupid. And
We're back.
We're in a different location.
I know, changing it up.
We're changing it
We're
up.
always changing it up.
I know.
This is
Yeah.
like the third episode we've changed.
You know what?
Just when you think you got it figured out, we throw you a curveball.
Yeah.
Because we don't have it figured out.
we don't have it figured out.
We
And
don't.
It's an ADHD show,
Yeah.
so we can't figure out where we want to film.
Next week, we're going to be in a car.
Oh, God.
Hey, I thought about it.
We're going to road trip.
I thought about it.
We're going to road trip to go find Matthew.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, Garrett knows where he's at. He's got his phone number.
Yeah. You've got his phone number,
Ooh.
Matt. Maddie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You don't have Maddie's phone number?
Yeah,
I
I got his
figured
number.
I was going to say, I figured y'all changed it whenever y'all got back from Cambodia.
So what's
I
going
still
on,
got
buddies?
it. You know, man, just enjoying that Cowboys win. That ass whooping last night.
Do you want to start this thing over? Then I suggest we stop talking about it.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Not the Cowboys.
I enjoy seeing a team just fall apart. That I enjoy that more.
Did you see the fight on the sideline?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I love seeing that more than anything else. To see another team just like completely fall apart from the inside in front of everyone, I'm like, yes, fight.
In anything you played in, did you ever see two people go at each other?
I fucking
Aside from
love it.
practice.
No, and
Aside
that
from
is the thing
practice.
on the like in the middle of a game.
Sure.
Everyone's watching.
In practice, it happens a lot.
I've never seen that practice all the fucking time.
All the time.
But to see it on television and to see it happen in the middle, oh, I love it. That made me so happy. Just finally frustrations boil and just.
Dan Snyder just has literally destroyed a blue blood franchise. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. That's nuts.
Oh God.
What was I gonna say? It was something about so that we were actually talking about this today. So King for a day in the
Oh.
sports world.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you're doing?
Ooh. That's tough. King for a day
King for a day.
in the sports world.
Mm-hmm.
Rebranding the Cowboys to Cowgirls.
Okay, that's not far off from mine.
Yeah.
That's not far off from mine.
Me, Stephen A. Smith becomes my personal ass wiper.
Oh, that I don't like him.
I can't stand him. I want him
don't
to.
like him.
I want him to wipe my ass with really bad, shitty toilet paper so it breaks off in his hand.
Yeah.
So he has to hit boo boo every time whenever like he does it.
My favorite Stephen A. Smith moment was when the UFC first went to ESPN and they decided, we need a little flair, so they put Stephen A. in the booth.
When they put him. Oh,
And he's in
goddamn.
there with Rogan, and Rogan does not give two fucks about who this dipshit is.
It's like he's a commentator or something.
Yeah,
Oh, Stephen A. Smith.
worst.
He was way out of his fucking element. Oh, it was embarrassing.
Rogan just looks at him like he's a fucking idiot the whole time. He's just, and this is, I guess, what you would call ESPN's golden child. This is like they put him on the big things.
Yeah.
And it was so funny to watch because Rogan doesn't give two shits about anything. He's like, I'll
Oh.
shit on you. I don't care.
Joe
so
whip his
much,
ass.
I have so much money. I have all the money. So,
Joe will whip his ass. He'll beat the fuck out of him.
speaking of money, Christina and Tom
Oh,
signing with Sirius.
yeah.
50 mil, right?
I heard it. I heard it's north,
Upwards of
north of
more.
50 million.
God damn.
And I didn't know this. I think we talked. Did me and you talk about this? I know me and him didn't, but did me and you talk about this? The Stitcher thing?
Yeah, how
Yeah, that feeds
Stitchers-
Sirius?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
No,
so,
yeah, me and you talked about
Oh,
that.
did we?
We talked about it at work.
so I'm assuming that's where they're gonna land because I mean, it's gonna be like Rogan. They got to take their shit off YouTube. You can't sign a.
Yeah.
An exclusive deal and then be on other
Yeah, it's probably going to
platforms.
be like how Rogan is on YouTube. It's just going to be mainly clips.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it's gonna be clips.
Yeah.
But where I'm assuming Stitcher's gonna start doing video They would have to.
Yeah.
because that's a video show.
Oh, yeah, big time.
That's a video show.
I love it. Oh, man.
I don't think that thing.
No,
comes out a lot.
there's no way that it could accept it, but I was like, I can still hear it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'll cut it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's the beauty behind this.
If
thing.
you haven't noticed so far, we're outside, guys.
Yeah, we are outside. It's all cozy.
It's
Oh.
nice. I can't see the stars because it's too bright over here in Robinson, but
There's a plane going by right now. This is distracting. So
Yeah,
back to what we're doing.
we have ADHD.
we do have
bad.
ADHD bad.
Look at the bugs.
Oh my God! But yeah, Joe didn't give a shit about Steven. Oh my God, it was great. It was just funny to see him just how ignorant he could be on that.
Yeah.
I was like, ESPN fucked up. They should
Yeah.
just like, hey,
Well, he hasn't been back, so they're pretty smart.
Yeah.
I should have turned
And
the bug
it's-
zapper on.
it's so
That would have
weird.
been awesome.
Oh, that would have been really distracting.
You would just get
Yeah.
an entire podcast. I was going, get it, go, 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 go.
go back and rewatch old Fear Factor episodes. It's so weird to see Joe Rogan with hair
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
skinny,
Yeah.
hitting,
well,
hitting on hot contestants and
that and pre-weed. Because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
pre-weed Yogan was a dick. Like, he was not a happy person. Not a happy person at all. But I kind of I get where he's at. I mean, because I'm there now. I'm telling you, man. If I didn't have a job where we could potentially get me fired, oh God.
So this guy, he decided to come by Lakeside with me for a little bit, and
Yeah, he talked to me about that the other day.
yeah, I mean, he's over there drinking his bullshit Topo Chico.
I had to tell what you go
They have Topo Chico there?
Yeah.
He asked me, he's like, hey,
Regular
man, how much
Topo
for,
Chico?
in the plastic bottle.
He was like, how much, for
That's
Topo
great.
Chico? I don't even think they charged you.
Yeah, $4.
Oh, $4? Okay.
$4. Not a big deal.
Yeah,
Not a big.
nah.
I would have paid 10.
Just to piss me off.
Actually, it cost me $6 because I tipped 2. So
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he told me that it was like way packed.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the holidays, so, everybody is in town.
that place has definitely changed.
Never been. Still have not been.
That's home.
It's a
Yeah.
cool ass place. It's a cool. Well, it was cool back then too, but
Yeah.
now it's just really cool.
Yeah, and it's funny that I asked Ken, I was like, so, what would old Ken be doing, if he was here? He's like, I'd ruin a couple of women's lives up here.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, I know that. And then it
Yeah, I
went from
heard-
that, and
I
then it
heard
went
he
from
said
that
to steal
to
somebody's watch.
oh yeah,
or beat that
so
guy in the fucking
So yeah,
parking lot.
you got this 21-year-old wearing these really nice cowboy boots. And you
Ostrich
got a
skin to
watch
be
on.
exact.
Huh?
Ostrich skin. To be
Ostrich, yeah, ostrich skin boots.
Very expensive.
Very
Oh,
expensive. Look like an expensive watch.
Oh,
You-
very
you
expensive watch.
Kid comes from probably a very well off family, going to school for whatever
yeah.
bullshit degree, and he's like, yeah. I'd be following that kid to the bathroom and I'd lay him out and take his. I'd leave with his watch and boots. I just looked out and go, Jesus Christ! He's like,
New boot goofing.
new boot goofing. Oh, what we got there?
Strobe light.
Oh, hey.
We were clicking on and off there. This is right where we need to be sitting. This is so great.
I'm a little more zen.
No, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty calm. I was telling Ken,
Just
just
the fresh air.
holidays,
Just the
man,
fresh
they're just so goddamn stressful.
Oh, dude.
I'm so glad it's
Dude,
done.
we were done with ours before Christmas.
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. This is no joke. This is no joke at all. Aside from having a kid that enjoys
Yeah.
Christmas and all that, if I could just, when the clock strikes midnight, November 1st, and it turns to November 1st, if I had a fucking fast forward button that I could just go right to January 1st, it would happen.
Oh, it absolutely happened. Yeah.
I cannot stand. These
Like
2
I had
months.
I had a good Christmas day, but just
It's
halfway
the
through it, I'm
worst.
like, okay, are we done now? Can we just call it a day?
I don't
That's-
like holidays.
I hate them.
I hate all holidays.
hate 'em.
I like the holidays, but
I like.
but to an extent.
Well,
Halfway through the day,
Especially
hey, I'm done.
for like
Let's just-
Christmas in general is like, why do I have to overboast a day to buy you fucking gifts? Why can't I just buy you gifts
Yeah.
all throughout the year?
Yeah.
I don't want to waste all my paycheck in 1 month to buy gifts.
because that's what Jesus wants.
No,
Yeah.
not at
I
all.
just I don't
Yes.
get.
It's not
I did.
the
I don't know, man. Like I love my mom to death. I do. And my
Yeah.
mom's a sweet lady, but she when it comes to like any holiday, Christmas, especially Easter. Jesus Christ, with the fucking Easter. But
Jesus
it's-
loves eggs.
it's like
Jesus loves eggs.
she's putting on the fucking eye black and putting on the helmet. She's ready to go. Like this is her
this
moment.
is game on.
Yeah, and I'm like, like if you're not there when you're supposed to be there, it's a travesty. You know, and I'm like, I literally see you 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So what is different about
Yeah,
today?
your family calls you for what to give you what weather updates.
Yeah. My dad gave me the weather report tonight. I was like, well, thanks, Dad. Appreciate that.
Other than the fact that everything I want to fucking go to is closed on that day,
Yeah.
I don't care about it.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
just don't.
Especially
give a
here.
shit.
Especially here, it's 80 degrees.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't even
kinda-
see snow.
It's kinda-
80. It was over 80 degrees. It was a record here
I'm
in Waco.
sweating balls on
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
It's hard to get into the Christmas
I was
spirit.
I was freezing cold on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, it was
hot as
cold.
fuck. It was summertime on Christmas.
It's really hard to get into the Christmas.
And then
spirit.
watch, we'll end up going through another fucking ice age.
Yeah, in mid-January,
Yeah.
mid-February.
That's always been the cold months around here, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but not that fucking
Well, yeah,
cold.
not that
Jesus
cold.
Christ.
But-
Dude, I hope we don't do that again because
No,
the
I'm
apartment
kinda-
complex I'm at is one of the ones that loses power. So I do not
man.
want to do that.
I mean, knock on
Yeah.
wood, just in case it happens again this year. But knock on wood, dude. This place never even blinked.
yeah.
Never
At my
even
last
blinked.
apartment,
Not one.
nope. Everybody came to my place.
Yeah, that's everybody came here.
Yeah.
That was the. Yeah, I'm a hard-headed dad.
I was like, everybody's like, man, I'm freezing. I'm, like, oh, I'm over here taking hot showers, wasting electricity.
oh yeah.
All the lights on in the house.
They were like, please conserve as much as you can. Meanwhile, my shit's on 80.
yeah. I got microwave.
Stay in here.
Yeah, I got the microwave going. Got the oven turned on.
That was
got
the one
every
thing
light in the
whenever-
house.
Although the food's going to spoil, I'm like, put it the fuck outside.
Oh.
It's colder than your fridge.
Dude, that one got me so bad. My brother is a smart dude, and normally he's not the Durwood. He
Yeah.
doesn't pull dumb moves, and he was like, "Man, the shitty thing is," he goes, "all our food's gonna go bad." I go, "It's 20 fucking degrees outside." I was like,
just put it
"Go
outside.
put it out in the front yard."
Yeah.
And he
I'll
was
get you a
like,
cooler.
"It'll spoil out there." I go, "In 20-degree weather?"
Yeah.
Go
It's
get you-
colder outside than it is in your fridge. Just
Yeah,
put it
go get
outside.
you a cooler.
Outside.
Fill it up with the snow from outside.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just-
And you're good.
I was like, "What are you
Icebox,
doing?"
baby. How do you think they did it back in the day?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? But like I said, my brother's usually not a Durwood like that, but he like pulled the Durwood there for a second. I was like, "Yeah, what's up, man?"
I did bust my ass one time during that whole freaking thing.
Didn't fall once.
I did.
and I
hit
I
hard.
tempted fate. I
It's-
tempted fate every chance I got.
It was one of those ones like whenever you get the air kicked out of you, and I was like, Ashley.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ashley was out there with me. She was like, "Are you all right?"
Good. Everything done.
Bruise all down the side for the next week.
When it finally started to thaw out enough, I was like, I'm gonna go drive around, just take a look. I can risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
me.
And I go driving around, just kind of skate here and there, and I make it down to one road where I just see several people going. I said, "Fuck that!" And I went back the other way.
Oh, I had
Because
to,
sure enough, you see people just sliding by, stomping on their brakes, sliding by. I go, yeah, I'm going home.
Yeah, I think it was whenever it first really started hitting. I had to take Lance home all the way to Killeen.
Oh shit.
And so the worst part is the night before, I got super hammered drunk. So I had vodka all in my system, and I had
Oh.
vodka shits. So I was like holding my stomach because I had to drive an hour to go there. Well, what normally is an hour took me almost 3 hours to go there and back. And the whole time I'm sitting in my seat like, oh, and it's not bad enough that I'm sliding across the road, so I'm like scared shitless anyways. So I'm like, God, please let me get home so I don't shit on myself in the middle of the snow.
It was hilarious, man. We were over here, and my mom came over, and it was like right after it started. They pulled up, they brought all their stuff inside, and she walks outside. She goes, "The snow's really getting deep out here." I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Yeah. Do you have a ruler?" I was, "Sure." I went and got one out of Kiddo's room. She goes out there. She goes, "Come take a look at this. It's like 10 inches. You know, it was like 10 inches out in the deal." I was like, "Take a picture." I'm not going out there. Like,
Take a picture.
take a picture of it. Take a picture of the
Good.
ruler. Like, and if you don't want to take a picture of the ruler, don't. I don't care. I'm not going. Like,
I
I've
love
never stepped outside.
I love the fresh snow and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the ice that
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
it
Oh,
packs in, snow over, packs in, snow over. I'm like, God, okay, this is enough.
Yeah,
Enough's
I
enough.
never stepped outside, not one time.
Oh, I stepped outside every day. I loved it. I love cold. I'm obviously I'm a big guy, so cold's that's my go-to.
Are you a polar bear?
Huh?
Are you a polar bear? You're saying you're not a grizzly bear. You're a polar bear.
Well, it depends on the time of year.
Hibernating for the winter.
Yeah.
Uh,
I remember when it was about to hit. I packed up. I loaded up to make I made enough chili to last for 3 or 4 months. So I was like, no, we have no reason to leave. We got food. We got heat. We got water.
I had a Dollar General right next door to my apartment, so I would just walk over there. They would actually be open.
Oh no, shit.
my. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No,
I
go ahead,
stepped on
Lawrence.
you there.
No, you're good. What's
My,
up,
my
asshole?
my parents. So before this, now it's out at their house, but before this, in that room right there,
Yeah.
I had a generator that will run most of their house. And I'm like, just take it home. Then you can stay at your house. Like, but I know, I mean, because you don't want to stay at somebody. It's uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
no, and not for me. I don't give a shit. It's my mom and dad. I could care less. But it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable for them. It's not your bed.
Right.
Your dog's over here. Your dog's like, I don't know where to shit. You know,
Yeah,
like I know where to
that's
shit
fair.
over at that house. I don't know where to shit here. You know, like,
Yeah, I get that.
and it's just a nightmare. So I told him, I was like, I have literally a generator that will run everything in your house. Like, it'll run everything except for if you tried to plug in maybe the computer or something. You know,
Yeah,
then that's
right.
getting crazy.
That's
But
a
if
little
you
too
want
much.
plug the fridge, plug in 2 or 3 space heaters, plug in your TV,
You're good.
you're good, man.
Yeah.
Hang out in the bedroom, the bathroom, the living room, and you're good. And they were like, no, we'll just stay out there. And I was like, okay, so what did I buy this big motherfucker for? And so, because I'm telling you, if my electricity went out, it was coming on.
Yeah.
You know? And so now I have it out at their house because I'm like, just stay out there. I'm not trying to be rude. You can come over here all you want. But just,
Yeah,
why
but-
would you want to come over here when you can just stay out there?
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me. Just get some extension cords, run a space heater, all 3 room. My parents, they live in a cardboard box. It's so small.
Yeah.
It's so tiny.
Oh, how many
What?
times? If you had a
Something
nickel for
happened?
every time you heard that, huh?
Hmm?
Huh? What?
Something happened?
I thought I heard a noise. But
Oh, okay. Do I need to check?
You can.
Is there a killer?
No, I just thought I heard the camera beep.
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Are we good? We're still
Sorry,
here?
guys. So used to technical issues here. I'm
God
just-
damn right.
Man, let me tell you, Chris,
Everything.
we've got gremlins.
Oh, dude.
We've got so many gremlins.
Every fucking time. One of
Yeah.
us has bad juju.
It's
this guy?
it's more than I'm telling you, man. I don't know how that dude hasn't pulled his hair out already. Because me, I don't even deal with it that much. I'm trying to help him as best I can, and even I'm about to tear my toe hair out.
I'm the Neanderthal in this one. I'm just the guy who shows up and gets on
God.
camera and looks pretty.
It's been insane. That's part of the reason we're outside right now, because I just need to come outside and get some zen.
Yeah.
Like, please, God.
Well, I mean, goddamn, it's 70 degrees out right now. I mean, it feels
God.
great.
I was just, it's insane what's been going on around here. It's like we don't even, I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, we're good.
Yeah, the gremlins are abound. That's why we're recording. We're recording outside right now just to get some zen and chill out.
Trying to enjoy our days
I'm-
off from the old
I need some fucking Zen.
JOB.
Yo, Joe,
Oh, yeah, I know.
how is it?
Oh, it's so
Tell me how it
nice.
is.
Well, I've
It's
been
so
working.
nice.
I've been working on this stuff mostly.
Yeah.
So
I ain't been doing squat. It's been
God.
nice. I've been useless.
It was so hot in that place today.
I'm so whenever I heard you on the phone talking about it, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I wasn't there. And
So
the
hot.
AC's gonna be off all
you-
week.
did you tell him about me? Was it yesterday when you came over? Or the day before? When did you come over? The other day?
2 days ago.
2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago
Mm-hmm.
was my goal was to be naked all day long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I made it all the way till about 7 o'clock until he was like, "Hey man, you mind if I come over?" I was like, "Sure."
I'm surprised you just didn't stay naked.
Nah.
I mean, y'all are pretty close.
Sure.
I've seen y'all do some weird things
Yeah.
off camera.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just
Well-
haven't seen what we've done on camera.
Yeah.
I mean, what that one time you told me it's not a blow job, it's a bro job.
Oh yeah, docking, bro. I got pigs in a blanket.
Okay. All right.
What?
I don't want to
You grossed your own self out.
I don't want to picture that.
You grossed your own self out. What'd you do?
I opened the door.
Yeah.
He stepped through and grossed me out.
Yeah.
That's-
It doesn't take much.
Ugh.
Yeah. I saw some I know that you two fine gentlemen can't comment on it, but there was some lookers in there the other night. Hadn't been to a bar in a while, forgot what that scene was like, but
Oh,
holy
yeah. There was a couple that
there was more than a couple.
Oh yeah.
there
he
was a
telling
couple
me about
that caught Ken's eye.
Oh,
that were
man.
right up his alley.
it. He was ready to start the barnacle job all over.
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Man. I hadn't been to a bar in a while, and I was like, I forgot what this is like.
I could just see it in his head.
Oh.
Just so somebody was gonna be like, "God damn, white boy, your dick hard."
Dick hard.
What is that beep?
I
It's
told you
killing
I
me.
heard it.
Is it the camera?
I think. I don't know.
Oh.
We'll find out. It might be when it makes that new chapter.
It might be.
I don't know.
I've never
maybe.
heard it make that sound before,
Nah,
but we'll go with
who
it.
cares? Fuck it, as long as it's recording.
Yeah, as long
And
as it's recorded.
If
the
not,
kid-
audio episode only again.
And did fucking Kenny tell you that about? Apparently, at the bar, I act like I'm running for fucking mayor.
Oh Jesus Christ! We couldn't
Why?
walk
'Cause
three.
you know everybody.
We couldn't walk 3 fucking feet. It was insane.
Senator Garrett.
I was like, get the fuck out of here with your nonsense.
You know what it is?
I've worked there. I used to work there. So yeah, I know a lot of fucking people.
You know where I used to
So
work?
I gotta stay and say, hey, how you doing?
You know where I
And-
used to work? Walmart. You know what I don't do when I go to Walmart?
Talk to the people.
Dude, I saw like 4 people that I knew from high school there. Didn't talk to one. made eye contact and looked away.
Hey, you know, it's funny you say that. Last night I went up there, and there's some guy goes, Garrett Boyd? I said, yeah. You probably don't remember me. I was like, I don't.
Yeah, sure
I
don't.
just, I'm no longer subtle.
touched
I'm
you
no,
as a
I'm no
child.
longer like nice about it to where I'm just like, yeah, I don't remember you.
Yeah, there
This-
was
like I've drank and slept since probably the last time you saw me. He goes, well, you graduated like 2 years before me. I said, yeah, that was 10 years ago when I graduated.
Yeah.
You really think I'm gonna remember? I have no clue who you are. Still didn't get his name. He just told me his last name. Like, yeah, oh, that's gonna trigger it for me.
no, I had that happen at work. Somebody walked up, they started working there, and they were like, hey man, what's up? And I was like, hey. And they were like, you don't remember me, do you? I go, no, I don't. I sure don't. They were like, I can't believe you don't remember me. I was like, I can't believe you do remember me.
I always laugh when it's something like, well, you know, back in high school, I'm like, listen, there's a reason why I didn't want to go to my 10-year reunion, because if I haven't kept in touch with you in 10 years,
Oh yeah.
we don't need to get back in touch. You're not worth really remembering. So,
Oh, some meatloaf that came. Up.
ooh, you okay there?
That was the same way with the other night. I was like, I'm not gonna say hi to these people because if I haven't seen them in 10 years, in my case,
Oh, your case,
we're looking at what 22.
yeah,
22
22 years.
Almost as old as we are.
Yeah, I'm like,
Damn, man.
yeah, I know, right?
Damn, you're old.
Fuck yeah. 22 years ago, I was in high school. Bubba.
What was World War One like?
Oh man,
Uh,
I'll tell you what the late 90s were like.
lots of grunge music.
Lots of grunge music.
that was,
Yeah,
that was early.
early.
Yeah,
What was it like going through Y2K? Did you think that the world was gonna end?
dude, that is you say that.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
was-
funniest story. I just remember we were partying at this a friend of ours' house, and I mean, if you weren't there, like honestly, it was like they were making it like it was you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like the world was literally
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
end.
like you weren't gonna have power. The fucking planes were gonna fall out of the sky. You know, what I mean, like it was a big deal. And I just remember us sitting there. We decided to part. We were like, look, if something does pop off,
Yeah.
we don't want to be at a bar. I was like, it's a bad idea because it's gonna be hell on earth getting home. Is it like we don't want to be at a bar? So let's just party at the house. Let's just have a house party.
Yeah.
That way, just in case something happens, we're all here. You're not worried about anybody getting home. You know.
Yeah.
So we were sitting there partying, and you know the countdown starts 10, 9, it's this thing, and it goes 3, 2, 1, and it was like a scene out of a bad movie. Everybody just goes, "We're good, let's roll."
Instead of starting with Happy New Year, it got quiet.
It
Just
did. It got dead. It did. It got dead silent. Like it just like everybody. I was like, turn the music down, and like everybody turn the music down, and it just goes. All right, crank it up. We're good.
we're gonna freak out. Why the world's gonna end? How on a date that we made up?
Yeah.
We don't even know what the actual true date is. We're just we're going off of what we decide.
Yeah, we had family friends that we always went to, did the Y2K party and all this. The same thing. I was young. I was real young whenever that happened. And it's funny thinking about it now that you say it, because like back then it's like I was really scared. Like, oh my God, the world's going to end, this and that.
Yeah.
Now the older I got and life's beat the shit out of you, it's like, okay, fucking bring it on.
Just like go on ahead.
Please
I
God,
don't care.
Mayan calendar, be real, something like just take us out.
No, it was crazy. Like, I mean, it wasn't. You know, nobody was fucking hiding under their bed, scared to death or anything.
Right.
It was like Jesus Christ.
Just
it's like-
kind of waiting. Like, all right.
Okay, and we go back to
You're
that
waiting for
same. We go back to that same spot, and we go 3, 2, 1. The lights just go. Ooh, I'm like, fuck, damn it.
Somebody should have been at the breaker box. And
Oh, that would have been great.
Oh.
So fucking
Like,
funny.
Christ,
That's
now
that's
this-
worth losing your job over. Like you
Oh,
just killed all the power to Waco. Why? You know how funny that is. You know how many people got scared?
You know the funny thing is walking through work and seeing all the drives and everything that all say Y2K
Yeah.
approved and all that shit. Like, first off, motherfucker, it's 20-something years now. Y'all need to update your shit.
Yeah, you know they're not going to.
And they've spent so much money on
Oh yeah, so much money.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It was crazy back then. It was an insane time.
So now we get to hear. Soon we're gonna hear the. Oh, New Year's resolution, New Year,
Oh,
New Me. Oh, I
Christ.
can't fucking. I can't wait because of how fucking stupid they are.
Yeah.
And I do get enjoyment out of like
Yeah.
laughing at that shit.
I will say I already have one, and I will try to actually lose weight because I hit my heaviest this year, and I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
lose
need
it.
to actually follow through that. My fat ass needs to get back in the gym.
I go with the old Ryan Sickler quote. He has the greatest quote in the entire world. He said, like when he started making a little cash, he goes, "I want to be the same exact asshole in a new tax bracket." That's just the greatest line ever. He said, "I want to be the same shithead I've always been in a different tax bracket."
I think I'm gonna go with Bert. He's coming out of the fridge.
oh,
He's coming out fat. He's
fat.
like, I just came out fat. Be like, well, you come out gay. Well, I came out fat. Like, yeah, you know what? I agree with that. I can get behind that.
I gotta drop a few lbs, but it's not at the top of the list. Should be because I can't imagine. I can't imagine this being on top of you and you thinking that's any kind of cool whatsoever. So
Oh, yeah.
just looking up, going, God, so many mistakes in my life. so many problems.
but
That's
But
when
that-
you realize. That's when we all realize we're really good at helping people get their lives on track because they're like, "Oh dear God, what am I doing?" Yeah, like this guy's on top of me.
Well,
What?
that or
I've made a lot of bad choices in life.
the only thing that ever happen. The only thing I ever think with that is either A, I'm somebody's rock bottom, like
Yeah,
where
there you go.
they're gonna look up, they're gonna look over the next morning and go, I gotta change. I can't keep
Yeah.
doing this. You know, either that or I've got just really good dick. And I'm like, they're like, I can look past the belly. I can look past the fact that he's bald. I
you're
can
like
look
the
past
what movie was that? Good Luck Chuck. Whenever like they find you and like, oh no, I don't want you. It's just for the fact that I find somebody that I
So,
love the next one after
I
you.
feel like that happened for a while. Only girls weren't seeking me out. I feel like that just happened for a while because there was like 4 different girls I was dating and fucked, and whenever they left, they got married to the next guy. And I was like, "Am I Good Luck Chuck?" I was
Yeah.
like,
You're
"'Cause
Good
I'll
Luck
start
Chuck."
broadcasting." I was
Yeah.
like, "I will start advertising this."
You're a better hitch.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't have to do all these elaborate setups. It was like, I just need to fuck her, and then you meet her and just, oh hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you're
you're
good.
married. Yeah, it was the same way. I was like, it was just, oh Christ, really? You're married now?
That I'm gonna keep a tally for all the engagements I've seen, and then see how many are gonna fall through.
Oh yeah.
How many are gonna actually go through, and how many? Oh, they broke up. Yeah, we saw that coming.
Yeah.
And then I can laugh. I can just laugh at their misery.
Yeah. Though there's one couple that me and my ex-wife knew that if I had to have put $1,000 on it, I would have put that they were divorced within a couple of years. I was like, there's no fucking way. And I'll be damned if those motherfuckers are still the ones going strong. Going strong, got kids, just
And then the
couldn't
ones
be
that you-
happier.
And then you want the ones that you think will be forever. They're like, Dad, what? They
Yeah, they're
they got
divorced.
divorced? Oh shit!
Yeah, but these two shit shows just make it.
That's
Make
what it is. They're both shit shows.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I and you know what's crazy? So these two people that I'm just talking about in particular. So they were the group of people that you hung out with. We were like couple friends, but they were couple friends with a lot of people. So there was they were always the life of the party. Like they wherever they were at was where the party was at, and not even just like a rage or anything like that. It was just if they were there, it was going to be fun.
Yeah.
You know, it was going to be a good time. And so there's weddings that you go to that you're like, first off, I'm not a big wedding guy, but there are some weddings that you go to where you're like, fuck yeah, man, this is a blast. Like, I'm telling you, everybody was looking forward to this wedding like it was the goddamn Super Bowl. I mean,
They
because
just know.
these two were the life of the party everywhere they went. And I was like, this wedding is going to be, I mean, people were really preparing for it like,
Yeah,
this is going to be the shit.
I made sure to put in for vacation for this.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
I put in for 2 days after that wedding because I was like, I'm not going to be right for a couple of days. Like,
Yeah.
I got to get myself
I gotta
straight
recoup.
again. Yeah, and I'll be damned if we showed up to this wedding. This wasn't the stuffiest, worst wedding I've ever been to in my entire. It was such a
Ooh.
letdown. People were so disappointed. There were people leaving early. Like, people were like,
Yeah.
I'm going home. Like it was freaking horrible. And me and my ex-wife's. Oh my God, ours. I just assumed ours was going to be stuffy. I was like, ours is going to be one of those weddings. It's all right. The reception's gonna be okay.
Oh, that's right.
Like-
You were even coherent for yours.
Oh yeah, I was sicker than all shit.
That's
But
right.
but aside from that, you just talk to anybody. You talk to somebody that was at our wedding, and they will tell you it was the best wedding they've ever been to. They were like, "That's the funnest wedding I've ever been to in my life." Like,
That's funny. I mean,
I
for the
know.
fact that you were barely alive.
I was
for your
barely
wedding.
alive. I was just that. I
But
was
yet it
hanging
was
on by a fucking
everybody's.
thread.
Everybody else was like, "This is the best one ever."
Oh yeah, everybody will tell you to this day. If you talk to anybody that was at that wedding, they're like, "Greatest wedding I've ever been to." They were like, "It was so much fun. It was a blast." They were like, "That's the funnest shit I've ever been," and it was. No, if I was there and able to participate, that would have been a great wedding. Except for the fact that I'm sitting up on a stupid stage trying to hold puke down.
Yeah,
It's-
and not die.
and not die, like not just fall over and go. Well, this is it. It's been
Oh,
fun.
he's just hungover. No, he's actually
No,
sick.
I'm actually on death's door.
He's legitimately
I'm
sick.
seeing Jesus right now. Like I'm just looking up, going, "Is that you, God?" Like it's and was sick for most of the honeymoon.
Ugh,
It was just a nightmare.
sounds awful.
Oh, it was rough, man. It was so rough. I just remember being in the back where all the groomsmen and everything. You know where you stand?
Mm-hmm.
You stand there with the groomsmen, and then like the preacher guy comes in and stands with you. Thank God, like literally 4 feet away, there was a bathroom. It was a little one-staller, this little one-seater bathroom, and I would just like every 10 minutes go una memento, bah! And like come back out and go, okay, I'm good. And then like 10 minutes later, be like, be back, bah! Like, and I was throwing up nothing, absolutely nothing, just puking nothing.
Just
It was-
dry heaving the whole time.
The
yeah.
worst, man. God, I was so sick. And the sad thing was, we were making fun of my wife right before that because we were like, "You're just hungover. You're just hungover." And then, like, I woke up the next day going, "She wasn't hungover. It's,
wasn't hungover.
this is awful. She was close to death." Yeah, yeah. That was their wedding was super stuffy and it sucked. It sucked, but most weddings do. You a wedding
Nah.
guy?
I've
Not-
already,
Not a
I've,
wedding guy.
I have stated that if I ever get married, I'm getting married in Vegas.
So
my-
I tried to do
my-
that.
My parents got married in Vegas. 32 years,
Yeah.
still happily married.
So your parents got married in Vegas?
Yep.
That's what I tried to get her.
They
to do.
took their best friends as who were a couple for
Yeah.
maid of honor, best man, and as their witnesses too. Got married, had their honeymoon there, and I mean, yeah,
I tried so hard. That was my thing from the get go. That was I was like, let's go to Vegas. Let's get married by fucking Elvis. And
Yeah.
because I love Elvis. He's like, I mean, like, there's Elvis and everybody else.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's get married by Elvis. Let's get married in Vegas. We'll spend the cash up there, and we'll have a baller honeymoon.
yeah, you'll have a
If
great
you
time.
want to come, we'll tell you where we're at.
There you go.
If you want to come, get your ass there. If not, watch it. Because at the time, they had it where you could watch it on the internet. You could watch the ceremony that you got a private link,
Yeah,
and you could watch it on the internet. And
There
I was
you
like,
go.
if you can't make it, watch it on the internet. And she was like, no, we got to have family. And so we had this huge-ass wedding, which turned out to be fun. I'll give her
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It was a monstrosity, but it was fun. And then we had like a little small honeymoon, which was fine. It was great, man. I'm not saying it wasn't.
I don't
great.
mind. I don't
I
mind
just was
going to
like,
weddings. I
coulda
mean,
went
yeah,
Vegas.
but so like my
Coulda.
sister's wedding, I was one of the groomsmen, and we got my brother-in-law real fucking drunk. To the point after it was all said and done, she pulled me aside. I was like, "The fuck did you do?"
Yeah.
I go, "What is like loopy is shit face?" I said, "I only had 2 beers and 2 shots with him.
Yeah.
You need to talk to his best man." And the whole entire time, his best man, with his wife, they're arguing back and forth because she was the maid of honor. Aaron, you need to sober up. I got a fucking wedding to do. My best friend's getting married, and I walk up, me instigating. I'm like, "Yeah, your best friend? That's my sister. He can do whatever the fuck he wants." I'm like, "Hey, Aaron, man, you do you, king. Don't listen to her." And she's my sister's like, "You're such a fucking asshole." I was like, "Oh yeah." Anytime I could try to instigate little shit like that, I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing it."
Oh, you want to talk about the ultimate instigate as far as a wedding goes? My best friend is if you can get him going down the road,
Yeah.
if you can get him going, he'll follow it till the very end. And I worked on him for 3 months, and I finally had him convinced to let me be I got on the internet and did that Universal Life Church where you can become an ordained minister.
Oh my God!
And I was
no.
like, please let me officiate your wedding. And he was like, no, my wife will kill me, dude. I was like, come on, man. And I finally got him like going down the road. And I swear, if she wouldn't have looked at him and said, if he officiates it, I will annul it that day. Like,
Damn.
it ain't gonna happen. Like, this is
Yeah,
not
like,
happening.
oh my god.
And I was
damn.
just like, please, I want to do my black preacher voice. Please.
You
It's like,
fucking.
please.
Oh, that would have been great.
Oh,
I couldn't even tell
man.
you the last wedding I went to, man.
Really?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time for me just because I'm old. So
Yeah.
like all the
Everybody
weddings
you
were-
know is already married.
Yeah, they're already married with kids and divorced and
I think it was a good friend of mine was the last wedding I went to, and it was pretty good. We had plenty of keg stands and stuff inside of it. Like
Oh, wow.
everybody got
Oh.
shitty.
Jesus Christ, what keg
Damn.
stands at the wedding?
Oh, dude, it
Fucking
was.
Christ.
Yeah.
My sister's wedding ended with Dad wanting to fight the best man and a bunch of other groomsmen. It's like,
Jesus Christ, what kind of weddings are y'all going to?
I come from a violent family. I
Jesus.
fucking
Didn't-
well.
didn't he bring up in the last episode like me and you chill? Then he comes in here and it's angry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're still chill. I'm not getting mad. I think it's because I'm outside. I mean, my natural
Yeah,
environment is
it's all
outside.
of Kenny's plants working there. Zen
His cacti.
yeah.
It makes me so happy.
Hey, I like your plant there.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
That was given to me by a grizzly bear. He brought it and said,
The fact it was like itty fucking bitty in my hands, just like,
he did that, and I set it down and went,
Hey bear.
hey,
Hey,
bear. You call me back, bear.
thanks for the plant bear.
Thank you, Big J. No, like it was near the end of the night, and we're clearing out, and Dad had a little too much drink. They got a hotel in West because they didn't want to drive all the way back to China Springs.
Oh, it was a West wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, that's normal.
So
Okay,
and
that's
and
normal.
me, I cut back on drinking because I'm like, I'm not staying in West. Screw that. No,
Yeah.
I'm going all the way back home. And
You
as
check
as
in,
soon as
or
I'm
you don't
losing,
check out?
I'm going in my truck, and next thing I know, I hear Dad yelling. I was like, man, I should probably let that go. I hear him keep yelling. I need to check that out.
Yeah.
And sure enough, he's getting pissed. Mainly, he was getting mad at my brother-in-law because he was still wanting to party and go do that. And he's like, well, that's his daughter that he just married. So he's like, no, you're going to go be with your wife and be a good husband. And I was
Right.
like, oh, goddamn. I was like, Dad, let's go. Come on. Just,
Stay at the check-in. The check-in where you never check out.
oh, my God.
What? It's not there anymore. Now it's a Holiday Inn. but-
Fucking stupid.
Check-in where you never check out? Come on. That's what it's called. You should see the what they call the presidential suite. Not some bitch.
Oh, that's nice. A presidential suite at the check-in.
Did a lot of dope in there.
El Presidente.
You felt like a president in there, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
A little Scarfacey, I can tell you that.
A little Scarfacey.
It has a big jacuzzi.
Oh, my God. He fucked like a Clinton in there.
Oh, there was a lot of lives ruined in that room.
Goddamn, white boy, your dick hard.
Yep, there's a lot of lives ruined in that one. That's okay. It's fun sometimes.
It's fun sometimes. That does go well. That's it. Tommy Buns is the one who said it first, aka Ladybug. DJ Ladybug saying about hotel rooms, like, "Hey, you can disrespect this room."
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true, and he's right. That's just
Good. Yep, peed off many a bed in a room like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh
Yeah.
my God, yeah, that reminds me. I'm never getting a hotel room with you.
Don't do, well, I'm good
Even
now.
I know, even sober, I'm not gonna.
I'm not a cretin anymore.
No, old habits die hard.
Old habits die hard.
I bet that habit dies real hard.
Oh man.
You
So,
just
okay.
can't. You just can't do it here because it's your own home. But I bet every now and then you're like,
I
I
thought
want
about
to.
it.
I want to just for old time's sake.
Okay, listen. That brings up a good topic. Let me ask you this: what nicest hotel you ever stayed in? I feel like yours is not gonna be crazy.
It was like a Hyatt Inn in San Antonio, like a
Okay.
like a real fancy one or whatever.
One right there
Yeah.
on the Riverwalk.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
stayed there too.
yeah.
Damn, snuggle buddies.
I stayed at the Luxor when I went to Vegas, but it was one of the nicer suites.
Yeah.
Had the big jacuzzi tub in front of the window and all that
Had a
stuff.
big Jew in there.
big Jew.
Yeah,
yeah.
big
Just
old-
a big Jew.
It was a
sitting in
big
the corner?
Jew.
Big Jew.
He was gonna do
He
your
worked on my
taxes?
Yeah, he worked on my finances.
Yeah, wow.
I knew
That's
how
cool.
I knew how much to bet every time.
Did he appraise your jewelry while he was at it too?
I
Like,
didn't have any.
Us-
No, the
us
big
pe-
jacuzzi
the
tub.
tribe, we don't forget these things.
Yeah.
No, I'll get to that here in a minute because I don't want to ADHD too hard.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of where. We stayed at. I don't know what it's called now. I think it's different now. But in Dallas, we stayed at that La Meridian or whatever. I don't know how you actually say it. But what it was so the doctor that my mom worked for, they were supposed to go down there and I don't know, go to some conference. Some conference got canceled.
Yeah.
So they just had this room, and they asked my mom. They're like, "Do you want to go for the weekend? You can just have it." And my mom was like, "Well." They were doing something that weekend, so she called me and my ex-wife because we were still married at the time. She's like, "Do you want to go? Just you want this room?" And we're like, "Fuck yeah, sure, why not?"
Yeah, why
We're
not?
gonna hang out. We'll hang out in Dallas for the weekend, not knowing where we were gonna stay.
Yeah.
We pulled up. Jesus Christ, this place was insane. I mean, like walked in, and when you walk into a place, you're like, clearly we don't belong here.
Oh yeah.
But,
That's
What was crazy is I don't know anything about staying in fancy ass places like that. I don't know nothing about it. So all they had was valet.
yeah.
That was it. So I pulled. So I mean, it's nothing but BMWs and fucking Mercedes. That's all that's here. And then we have our '96 Jeep Grand Cherokee, or no, Jeep Liberty. Jeep Liberty. This is Jeep Liberty. We have our '96 Jeep Liberty that hadn't been washed in 2 months.
They smell the pour on you like just.
So we pull up, and these guys are like, "You want us to park it?" I go, "Sure." I know you're supposed to tip them, and I know this place is uber expensive. I don't know what the tip rate is. I have no idea. So all I had in my pocket was a 20, so I threw the guy a 20 spot. I was like, "Here, there's $20. I parked the car. That'll take us through the next couple of days. I'm not tipping again.
Yeah. Like
So,
yeah.
Here's $20. Like that'll." So apparently, what I guess what we discovered is rich people are cheap because I tipped the little $20 bill or whatever. So the next day, you have to call down and say, "Hey, we're ready for our car,"
Yeah.
and then they pull it around. So we're gonna go dick around Dallas for a while. So I was like, "Hey, we're ready for our car," and they're like, "Okay, it'll be ready when you get down here." So they have a line of cars. So when you get out there, they pull it up and then you get in it and go.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I told you this car hadn't been washed in 2 months. Like, it's dirty.
No.
Dude, we pulled up shiny, and it's pulled up in front of the front door. Not in the line. We're in the front door. So it's just Mercedes, BMW, all in this long-ass line. And ours is in the front. The 96
Fucking
Jeep Liberty, sparkling clean. It's like these fuckers went and got it washed.
Yeah, give them a 20 every fucking time.
They
They're like,
opened the door. They were like, "Hop in." I was like, "Hey man, thanks." And like all these rich motherfuckers just looking, going, "What's going on over there?" I'm like, "You should tip a 20."
God damn.
Yeah, me and my buddy stayed at a place like that down in Austin. It was a convention center one time, and it was the same thing. Like, I knew it was a fancy hotel,
Yeah.
it cost a lot of money, valet only. I don't even think I tipped because I had no idea. Like, I didn't know we were supposed to. Didn't know it was only valet. And then whenever you get inside is when they have all the little snacks on the thing that
Yeah.
cost $50.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, what did we get into? Like,
Yeah.
they had like fancy cucumber water sitting in the lobby that you could just get.
Yeah. Do you just get?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what is this shit? Had its own gym everywhere. That was like a whole floor. That
Yeah.
was just a gym. I was
Yeah.
like, Jesus.
That's how this place was. When you walked into the gym, it was like walking into a Gold's. You were like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, this isn't like a couple of Stairmasters and a treadmill."
Yeah.
It was like I was like, "Holy shit, this is a fucking gym." We walked past it. And I was with my ex-wife. We walked past it. I was like, "Damn, check out that gym." I go, "That's a hell of a gym." She goes, "Yeah, like your fat ass is gonna use the gym."
Yeah.
She goes, "What are you using the gym for?" I was like, "You're right. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I'm not going in there. I just am admiring from afar."
Yeah.
Yeah, my fat ass isn't going in the fucking gym. Not on vacation. You're out of your mind. If you're one of those people that goes into the gym on your vacation, my brother,
Oh God,
my
you're
brother
fucking
does that.
insane.
Go fuck yourself. I'm
Get
not.
out of here.
My brother's a workout king, so like he's just one of those like on vacation he's gonna find a gym. You know?
Oh my God, that's vacation. Fuck
No.
off.
Find a dude named Jim.
Find a dude named Jim.
But there's also a reason my brother looks like he does, and I look like
Well, yeah, fair enough. All right, yeah, that's true.
Go back to what we were talking about a while ago. This is what you get on
This is
top
what-
of you.
This is what
Yeah,
you
that's
get. When
what you get.
This is what you get when you don't find gyms on vacation.
Yeah. We find Slim Jims.
Oh, that's what I was gonna get back to a while ago. I said I can't get to.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I'm not a movie guy.
Yeah.
So I finally sit down the other day
Uh huh.
and I watched a movie.
What movie was that?
probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I was like, this is why I don't watch
Okay,
movies.
so now I just want to pause. He says that. So one, it's going to be something that's actually probably one of the best movies ever, and he's going to piss me off.
Did it
Or
have,
it'll be legitimately a bad movie.
did it have Matthew in it?
No.
Oh,
No.
that's probably why it was a bad.
That's
movie.
probably why
That's
it was a
probably why I
bad
didn't
movie.
like it.
Yeah.
That's probably why I didn't
Probably
like it.
why I didn't fucking like it. Because it wasn't failure to launch or some bullshit.
So I kept hearing from all my buddies, especially all my old degenerate gambling buddies, that how great this movie was. So I watched Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I'm not mad about that.
Worst.
Yeah.
That fucking story.
It's not.
Yeah, okay, look, I get that our podcast is ADHD. I get that.
Yeah.
We bounce around so much. There's no keeping up with this.
No.
That fucking movie, I couldn't keep up with it. I was like, what's going on? They would, you know how like a story, like, I don't mind a movie that cuts and bounces around, but eventually gets back to what the
You don't mind if
original-
it does a little Quentin Tarantino
Sure,
in there.
sure.
Yeah.
I love Quentin Tarantino movies. If it bounces around in flashbacks and does, that's great because it keeps me interested because I have ADHD really bad.
Yeah.
So the constant flipping is actually good. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, what's that? Butterflies. You know, it's like,
Yeah, squirrel.
yeah, I love that. But the fact that it would bounce to another thing and then you would never get back to the original thing. So the entire time you're going, are we going to get back to the what? But we're going to get back to the other part, you know, and then they would flip to another scene and you were like, well, are we ever going to get what happened on the other thing? Like, and then it just ends and you're like, wait a minute. Y'all got back to none of the story. Like, none
Yeah.
of it. You tied none of this together.
There's no closure here.
You tied zero of that together. That was like watching 8 movies and never finishing one movie. Like,
I need
what
to.
the hell's going on?
I need to. I know I'm not gonna like it because I see no interest in it. But I need to watch it because for me, with my nerdiness on movies, I wanna harshly judge it for myself.
Oh, the Uncut Gems one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were fixing
Like-
another one.
Like I want to
It's
watch
tough,
it.
man.
I know I'm gonna sit through and be like, this is a piece of shit. I don't like this. But at the same time, I have to eat that shit sandwich so I can really criticize on how bad it is.
Like, to his credit, I kind of enjoy like Adam Sandler movies. Like, they're okay. Like,
Yeah.
I don't do all the silly shit. But like the movies where he's played kind of a half-ass serious character, I don't mind them.
He doesn't do bad.
And in this one, it was like he was trying to play. It was what it reminded you of is if he was trying to play a serious character and was making fun of it. You were like,
Oh,
he was,
okay,
like,
yeah.
It was supposed to be
He'll
serious,
never
but
get-
you were
well-
like, are you trying to be funny or are you trying to really be serious?
Are you
Like,
really trying to be serious or are you just
Are
satiring?
you making fun of being serious?
Yeah.
Like, which one is it? Because
He'll just never be able to get away from the Billy Madisons and
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Happy Gilmores. He'll just that's gonna stay with him no matter what he tries to do. So.
the character itself was a good character, but it was. I wish it would have been. First off, I wish
Somebody else.
Yeah, if it had been somebody else, it'd have been great.
Yeah.
And I'm not okay. I'm not trying to be that guy. It doesn't have to be Matthew McConaughey. I'm not saying it,
Oh my
but
God.
it needs to be a little bit more of a laid back character like that.
He
Was a little too. He was a little too for it to like that. It's like that's not that character.
If you
Like,
give me True Detective Matthew McConaughey, I like it.
Yeah.
Because he plays great as like a negative, cynical person with still his mystical outer space and interdimensional way of thinking that he does. But the other surfer dude shit, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God.
You don't like Matt playing Matt?
No.
Really?
Fuck off with
That's
that.
his best character.
No. No, him playing as Russ.
ADHD kicking in. And our first Mystery Science Theater 3000. We watched Surfer Dude. Tell me that's not fun.
Oh, I'm down. I fell asleep to it the other day on Netflix.
I was gonna bring that. Yeah, I was watching them on YouTube the other day.
They did a Reptilicus,
Yeah, Reptilicus. So that was a pretty good one.
the Dutch movie that is a total piece of shit.
It's so bad.
But it's so fucking funny how they just rip it apart.
yeah, so
We
that
do
was,
Surfer Dude.
that was one thing that we found out for our viewers that didn't know was all 3 of us actually came in common with
Yes.
Mystery Science Theater.
Mystery
only thing we have in
Science
common.
Theater.
It's the only thing we have in common. That's it. Literally, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
Oh, good old steak milk. Every part of the cow.
Go ahead.
I-
Kay. Go ahead.
Can't wait. I
My
can't
gay
wait.
dead son.
Oh, my dead gay son. Oh, God. It's the best. Cannot wait. Yeah, we need to Surfer Dude the first one.
No, we're not doing Surfer
Wait,
Dude.
that would be the best one.
Wait,
That would be the best
Fuck
first one.
no.
We have to
Why?
figure out how to do it first, so that way we don't get royalties and copyright and all that shit.
Yeah. We gotta figure it out.
No. Talk to your buddy Matt. He might be able to help you
I'll
out.
call him. I'll put a call
Fucker.
in. I can put a call in.
Yeah, we'll get your selfie while you're at it. Oh wait, you ain't got one yet.
I know. Hey,
I'm still
Genius
not,
take-
still not
Ge-
even worried about that at all.
genius takes time.
He
my
won't
brother.
live. He won't live long enough.
Oh, yeah.
Who, Matt or me?
Both.
What? Genius takes time, my man.
I'm gonna murder
Because
Matt.
here's the thing.
You know what? I say I would do that. He'd probably show up to the funeral and take a selfie with him, like put his hands up, like
No.
I still got it.
No, here's the thing. Is there's so
We gotta wrap this up.
yeah. So here's the thing. I right now I'm making the sweet love to you. I don't want to just and it's over.
Hey,
I'm not doing that. Right now,
You're not trying to get the ears ringing yet.
I'm caressing your head. I'm going, baby, I love you.
Oh my God!
Baby, I care for you.
We need to wrap this up because you're about to make me sick. Don't you talk to me like that?
Baby, I love you.
Don't stop.
Baby.
You filthy fuck. Oh God.
I'm
damn
doing
it.
that right now because then when I
Stop.
get that picture,
I'm
that's
about
gonna be that last.
this heel.
Yike.
This heel is about to be right in your fucking teeth. God.
I'm just saying. The last one.
Ah. God. Oh, sadly, this has been no experience.